the core body temperature, as the normal one, is around 37 degrees, thereabout. So, but the scrotal temperature is about 2 to 4 degrees Celsius lower than that. And there's a reason why this is so. For sperm production to happen, that temperature has to be like that. So once the temperature of the scrotum begins to go higher, it affects sperm production. Elevated temperatures in the scrotum have been found to affect sperm parameters in terms of count and even the morphology of the sperm. So that is why anything that will increase the temperature of the scrotum tends to affect sperm parameters in the long run. Studies have shown that when the laptop directly sits on your lap for a long time, it can affect sperm parameters over time. So it is recommended that whenever you need to use your computer, you should probably put it on a desk so that there is not that direct contact is not going to be there. For boxers and briefs, I think the key point here is it should not be tight, and also it should allow airflow. So whenever they have found out that people that use boxers, other than people that use tight pants, that's briefs in this case now, people that use boxers have been found to have better semen parameters than people that use pants. You should also remember that the human body varies. So response and affectation varies from individual to individual. However, anyone that is coming with low sperm parameters in terms of results and have been found to be using tight boxers will just discourage its use entirely. Sitting for prolonged periods for any reason, maybe you are working on a project and you have to sit for long hours. It's not even about the laptop being on your lap this time around. Just sitting for long, continuously over time, has also been found to have some effects on sperm parameters. Then for long distance drivers that need to drive over hours interstate, sometimes the engine may just be under the seat. You can imagine the heat that generates as well. It also affects sperm parameters. So for those kind of clients, when they come, we also encourage them for those that sit while walking, after some time, an hour or two, try and get up and walk around. Or if you have to walk while standing, in fact, those that walk while standing have been found from studies to have better sperm parameters than those that sit for long while they are walking. Some are job related, more like occupational hazards. If you are working in a place where temperature is higher than usual, like a bakery where you are very close to the oven, and this is something that you do on a daily basis, for a long time, it has also been found to disrupt sperm production over time, thereby affecting sperm parameters. Saunas are bad for sperm. In fact, temperatures can get up to 80 to 90 degrees Celsius, especially those that use it regularly, because you have to be in the area for 30 minutes to 1 hour. So it is not encouraged for those that are having sperm issues as well, because it disrupts spermatogenesis, and sperm parameters will be affected in the long run as well. For men that like using very hot water, maybe for showers or scooping, they're what we call wet heat. But you have to be under the shower for as long as 30 minutes if you do that quite often. If it's your daily grind, that's anytime you want to have a bath. you need very hot shower and you stay in the shower for that long, there's a risk of sperm parameters also being affected in this situation. Tobacco products have been known to contain up to 4,000 chemicals in all its forms. So there's no how that you cannot escape sperm issues because it has been found to affect sperm production. Cigars, cigarettes, snuff, and all the likes. And there's also chemical compounds, byproducts from smoking that also affect fertility, even hormonal imbalance in women as well. So the more cigarette that one smokes, the more the chances of fertility potential being affected, both in the male and the female. Using your phone for a long time may not necessarily be a problem in terms of sperm parameters, but studies have found that Wi-Fi may cause sperm problems over time. Wi-Fi also generates heat, especially if your phone is far away from the router. So in a bid to trying to connect to the Wi-Fi signal, your phone generates more heat than if you were closer. So that's how that happens for phones. But using normal data on your phone has not been found to affect sperm parameters. That will be all for this week. Till next week, when we'll continue to address your health and fertility concerns. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications to get updates on our new videos.